Welcome to this quick run through of installing the Magento extension from a zip file. Before we get started, log into your backend and we'll prepare a few things. First of all, make sure you have a current backup of the site. Next up, we're going to the compilation screen and check if you have it enabled. If you do, please disable it at this time. You can enable it back later on. Lastly, we go to the cache management, and while we're installing, we want to have the configuration cache enabled. So enable it for now. Now open up the folder where you've downloaded the zip file for the extension and unzip it with the program of your choice. In our case, it has created a new folder which we're just going to open up and see what files are inside. Now I will be opening up my FTP program. I use FileZilla and connect to the server I want to upload the extension to. Open the same folder we were just in, and also open the root folder of your Magento installation. Your Magento root folder already has existing folders app, lib, var, and the main index.php file. Now drag all the files and folders from the extension folder into the main Magento root folder and confirm that all the files have been successfully uploaded. Now we'll go back to our Magento backend and refresh the cache again. This will now install the extension. As the last step, you need to log out the backend and then quickly log back in again. Go to Configuration Advanced to double check that your new extension is now listed under Disable Module Output. Unfortunately, sometimes things don't go as planned. Luckily, 90% of the time the problem are just wrong permissions on the files. To show you a couple things to look out for, we go back to our FTP program and navigate in the beginning to app etc modules and find the file relating to our extension. You can already see here that the permissions are different to all the other files in the same folder. We also check that the owner group is the same as the rest. It is beyond this tutorial to recommend which permissions to use, so my advice is to stick with what is currently already there, in this case 664. We now need to repeat this for all the files that came with the extension. Go back to the original folder you've downloaded to see what files came with it. Once you've worked out where they're located, find the same files on the server. Now set the permissions again to 664 for all the files, and also make sure that all files underneath are switched as well. Once done, we also can check the permissions on the containing folders, and we can see again that they're slightly different, so we'll set them to the same as what is already there, 775 in this case. If you've made any changes, don't forget to refresh your Magento cache afterwards.